In this segment, you will learn the role persuasion plays in speech writing, types of persuasion, and strategies for persuading audiences. Persuasion is a special skill that takes preparation, research, and strategically using three major persuasive methods: ethos, logos, and pathos, all developed by the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. Ethos is credibility, whether a person is trustworthy or believable. Credibility can be subjective. While one audience member may see you as credible, another may not. Credibility has two components: competence and character. Competence shows your expertise on a topic. It may include research, experience, education, training, and membership or connections. Competent communicators can deliver content in a confident manner. Character describes the qualities of a speaker. As a speaker, work to enhance your credibility before, during, and after your speech. This could lead to better chances that your audience will take you more seriously and, ultimately, listen to what you have to say. Before your speech, the most important thing to do is prepare and internalize all the important information related to your speech. Remember to analyze your audience and tailor your speech appropriately. Finally, practice, visualize yourself speaking confidently, and dress to the occasion. On the day of the event, deliver your speech confidently and clearly. If you make a mistake, don't worry, just continue, and don't forget to cite your sources and quotes. After your speech, exit confidently and accept thanks and compliments graciously. If you engage in a Q&A, answer the questions confidently. Here's a quick look at what we learned about ethos. Logos, the second persuasive method, is evidence and reasoning. Evidence includes examples, statistics, and testimonies that support or help establish a claim. To make a persuasive argument, ensure that your evidence is current, related to your topic, and specific. Reasoning, or creating arguments, is the process of using evidence to support a claim. There are four common types of reasoning: inductive reasoning, deductive reasoning, causal reasoning, and analogical reasoning. Let's explore each type of reasoning to understand it better.
Oh my God!
Inductive reasoning, or reasoning from specific instances, involves using evidence to show specific reasons that lead to a conclusion. As the speaker, you would have to ensure that you have provided enough specific instances or evidence to fully support the claim you are making. Deductive reasoning, often referred to as reasoning from principle, involves three components. You present a major premise and then a minor premise before making a conclusion. With enough evidence to support both your major and minor premise, you have a better chance of convincing your audience of your claim. Causal reasoning involves establishing a cause and effect relationship, that is, Y was a result of X action. As you put together arguments that involve causal reasoning, remember a few key tips. Gather sufficient evidence. Consider other potential causes. Check for any time gaps. And choose words carefully. When using analogical reasoning, you compare two similar cases to prove that what is true for case 1 is also true for case 2. As you put together arguments that involve analogical reasoning, remember these tips. Compare two cases that are alike. Offer sufficient evidence, and address or discuss any difference. Here's a quick look at what we learned about logos. Pathos, the third persuasive method, is emotional appeal. Emotional appeal can take on many forms, including fear, guilt, humor, pride, empathy, and anger. As you blend emotional appeal throughout your speech, remember a few key tips. Develop colorful examples or narratives that use emotional language. Personalize your examples or narratives. This also helps you to better relate to and bond with your audience. Deliver your examples or narratives with sincerity. The tone in your delivery should match the intended tone for the example or narrative you are presenting. Do not solely rely on pathos. Your emotional appeal should complement your ethos and logos. Use emotional appeal appropriately and only when a good fit for the topic and goal of the speech. As you work on your persuasive speeches, be sure to build in aspects of ethos, logos, and pathos. When used strategically and in combination with each other, you increase the chances of convincing an audience to see your point of view.